I believe this is a new staff upgrade, not the power meter, but an actual weapon, and it's the Ice Blast. As you can read the text, or if you haven't read the text ever before, it tells you can freeze enemies in place and shatter them with one hit, and you can take out fires and stuff, candles, fires, anything like that. Uh, I don't find it too particularly useful in combat because it takes a few seconds before the actual enemy freezes. But I've seen people actually use it and they enjoy it, so it just depends on the person. Alright, the deal with this room is you have to blow out all 4 red candles or torches before the next before this puzzle is completed. There we go. Oh, not using it. You gotta make sure you're not too close to the edge or else you just won't jump. And there we go, I messed it up again in the same spot. And again, failed for the 3rd time. This is what happens when you don't have patience like me. You just want to rush through things, but you just gotta wait. There we go. Blow out the final torch and candle, and that activates an elevator. Quick tip, if you're not jumping from too great of height, just like this one, right before you hit the ground, you can hit X to roll, and you won't get any damage. Alright, now, just to show you real quick, now with the Ice Blast, you can actually take care of the fire bats. Obviously I still got hurt, but you can take care of them without getting hit. And we got a cutscene.
Hi, Fox. I've been studying the ancient records of this planet, and you might be interested to hear this. This temple has been built on a force point, a point where pure magical energy is forced up from within the core of the planet. This energy is so powerful that it continually attempts to break the planet apart. To stop this,
You know, I'll forget it. I'll basically sum this up. Which, actually, I didn't even sum it up. Yeah, we have already heard this from the Queen Earthwalker, so I don't understand why Peppy's telling me this again. Unless we're not planning on having the Queen tell you how the planet works with its magic energy, but again, I don't understand why Peppy has to tell you. Maybe it was just something they just overlooked, or they just didn't care at that point. What we have to do is use the spell stone again to activate the area. I can't remember exactly what happens here. Give me 1 second. Oh, that's right. You destroy the seals that are locking the doors. Later on, we can explore this area some more, but for now, I won't. You gotta watch out from these fire jet stream kind of things. I'm gonna get some more energy, and then we can go up. Now we're at the second floor of this area, but oh, I do apologize. I did have to do something else down there. Hopefully, I won't die soon. Gotta be careful in what I do. Alright, so what we're gonna have to do is use our spellstone again to unlock the door behind us. Oh, never mind. me check on Slippy real quick.
Hi, Fox. It's Slippy. Seems like you need some help. Come by with.
Let's go through the other door one more time. Let me get some help before we move on. Here we go. I forgot about these ladders. Tricky reminded me that I had to do the same, they have the same puzzle here as the previous room. We have to blow out the flames. Luckily for us, the developers actually have some crystals on the top and bottoms to make sure you have all the energy you need. And I believe they all respawn. Or if not all of them, then just that one. That blue one we picked up. Alright, some more combat. Once again, pretty boring, using same combos all over again. You can, like I said before in the Dark Eyes Mind, you can have Tricky use his swing command to hurt the sharp claws, or you can actually use these, I don't know, firewalls or whatever you want to call them, to actually hurt the sharp claw as well. All you have to do is get in, there you go, just lure them in. Oh, you also gotta be careful not to be standing right behind them, or else you're gonna get hurt too. Even during cutscenes, and man, I'm really awful. There we go. Again, we're faced with another locked door, and we're gonna get a cutscene real quick. Apparently Tricky can't jump moving platforms, so we're gonna have to stop them for him. As you can tell, it's another, oh crap. And I'm dead. Oh, that's a death, that's a death animation. Unfortunately, I guess I haven't picked up any of the revive items, so I'll show it to you guys later. Luckily we start off here. It's actually been quite a while since the last time I died playing the game, so this, I suppose, can be a little embarrassing. Alright, so set up the fire blaster and shoot the sundials again. Of course, you know, make sure you have better aim. You gotta make sure you have better aim than I do. I'm gonna get closer. There we go. And then Trick can join us. And then he can use his flame command on this thing one more time to open the gate. Have to deal with these, I want to call them gremlins. I know I read the name a while ago, but for now I'm going to call them gremlins. I'll have their proper names. I'll say the proper name in the next video. You can also, obviously you can also stop them when using the shield and letting you teleport. Here's another thing that kind of, you know, just a question. I don't understand how Tricky actually gets into this room. He beats you to it, but if you look around, there is absolutely no way he can get in here. So apparently Tricky also has teleporting powers. which puts into question why he was able to be captured and thrown in a cell and not be able to get out. Anywho, this is the section, the area where you need to set your spellstones in. Each one goes in a specific spot. Here we go. And as you might have noticed, even before you put the spellstone on, one of those streams of red light, I guess red steam, which is supposed to be the magic energy coming out of the planet, disappears. So all we have left is 2 blue ones and 1 more red one. Alright, now we have to leave the temple, and we just have to head back towards the Thorntail Hollow. I believe Tricky just tells you to do that real quick. Let me check. Now he tells you to check on Peppy, and Peppy tells you to head towards the Moonmouth Pass. You think they'll have the courtesy to actually teleport you out of the temple, but no. They teleport you halfway through the temple and then have you walk the other way out. Of course, I understand why they did this. They're trying to keep up their their no loading I apologize for this. I can't really speak too well. No loading signs and whatnot. So you have to go to the transition stage again. Obviously this time the other way around. So up here, instead of going left, we head right. And then we get out. Also remember to let these things to retract before you start jumping. To have the maximum amount of time. Especially for me since I'm almost dead. And get a little health before you move on. I'm gonna have this be the end of the as soon as I get out of the temple, there's gonna be one more cutscene, and after that will be the end of the video. So thank you for watching, and if you enjoy these videos or have a suggestion on how to make it better, please leave a comment.
Can you hear that? Acrozoa!
Do you wish to accept our test?
What is it talking about? What test?
I was released when she completed my test, but she is now in great danger, and for her to survive, you must continue what she started, and collect the remaining Krazoa spirits, for only the pure of heart can enter our shrines.
I can't just stop now to save this stranger. The planet is falling apart.
She sounds like she's in big trouble, Fox.
Find the remaining 5 Krazoa shrines, complete the test within each, and bring the spirits to Krazoa Palace.
The warp stone can get you there.
When all spirits are returned, she will be saved. She is depending on you for her life. Defeat the creature to collect a moon seed.